ball, better get back up. When the odds aren't in your favor, just try to be braver. Tell them haters, see you later, you will never slack up. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Pressing on when they try to do you dirty. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Pressing on, cause you know you never hurt me. It's survival of the fittest, play through the final whistle. No matter what you do, the haters gon' try to dish you. You win, there's a catch, you lose, you're a mess. No matter what you do, you will never find success. Do you give up? Nah, we marching through the stress, dodging shots from the owners and talking heads in the press. These haters always depressed when we secure the final catch. Come together in a stretch, that can toe but connect. Like them haters acting thirsty, go ahead, give us your best shot. Even people in Cowboys Nation hating on Prescott. It's a shame we're divided while Jerry chills on the yacht. Out here warring with each other, but we all that we got. Was the win clean Sunday? I promise you it was not. But a lot was put on the field, blood, sweat, and teardrops. We will never fear ops. Philly or San Fran, putting ops to sleep. You can call us the Sandman. And I know you can't stand that I'm DC for life. Gonna remain 10 toes and never give up the fight. And when the lights get the brightest, they need to be at their finest. Off the field, the gentlemen, but on the field, they choose violence. The season's just beginning.
ACF family.
Out there winning. Tyrus Sweet out there swimming. All our dogs out here winning.
Representing God
boys till the day that I'm done. And when them haters act tough, let them know you ain't the one. When you're back against the wall, don't you ever let up. When you stumble and fall, better get back up. When the odds aren't in your favor, just try to be braver. Tell them haters, see you later, you will never slack up. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Pressing on when they try to do you dirty. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. Pressing on, cause you know you never hurt me.
Yeah, what's going on, Cowboys Nation? Angry Cowboys fan around the world. There is some that's out there. Go ahead and start this countdown, shall we?
Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world. Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. Let me know if my audio is good. If I need to turn anything up, let me know. How's everybody doing? How's the middle of your week going? It's hump day. You know, a couple more days to the weekend, few more days until we get to go to the Carolina Panthers and try and put a pounding on the Carolina Panthers. No Diddy. They talk about keep pounding. We're going to try and stop them in their tracks. Man, hopefully we can feed Rico the ball so that we can get some yards on the field, but that's neither here nor there. I do want to bring this up, but before I bring this up, y'all know how we started out. I got to see who rocking with me in the chat. Got to see who rocking with me. Yeah. So we got Chris May in the building. What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Jared? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, that's what's up. We got a few people in here right now, and I know it's a quick live that I'm doing right now. You know, I should have put the word out there a little bit longer, but right now I am waiting on my homie to call me. I got a little meeting set up because this week, this Sunday, I'm going to be streaming the Dallas Cowboys versus Carolina Panthers game with my homie, with my bro. Like, I'm talking about brothers, like we went to middle school together, real talk. And just so happens, he happens to be a Carolina Panthers content creators. So we were trying to schedule this last year. When we went to Carolina to face the Panthers last year, we were trying to schedule this, and due to conflicting schedules and everything, we weren't able to get it done. But God has blessed us with being able to play the Panthers again this year in North Carolina, in Charlotte, no less. So we were getting together talking about that, and we wanted to live stream together. So right now, I'm just waiting on a phone call from him so we can get that squared away. It's going to be streaming on his channel, the One Carolina Show, the YouTube channel, and it's going to be streaming on the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel. I know there's a lot of content creators that go live. They live stream the games. They do what they got to do, but this was an opportunity that kind of passed us by last year that we wanted to get in this year. So we're going to do it this year. And I also, because I know there might be some people out in the comment section, I know there's probably one in there. Me and Sports Junkie are A-okay. You know what I'm saying? We are perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, before we started the Facts Over Feelings YouTube channel and podcast, we were individual content creators. So we also have our individual avenues that we still take. You know what I'm saying? So just because I'm going live with my homie John this Sunday doesn't mean that there's a rift in the Facts Over Feelings, or, oh my goodness, Angry Cowboy fan feels some way about. No, it's none of that. Put all that to bed. That's my brother too. Real talk. But what I really wanted to do was get on here and, hey, True Cowboy, oh, what's your counter? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Keith David. See, I keep saying Keith David, man. It's the actor. It's the actor. It's the guy that voiced Spawn. Keith Davis in the building. What's going on with you? Hoss Boss. Thank you. Sin Spin in the building. What's going on? That's my other brother from another mother. But yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Getting on with those stop. Oh boy, see, we got childhood nicknames for each other as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and go through some of these comments, because what I wanted to do, I really wanted to get on here and get y'all's pulse. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come on here and see what you guys were thinking as far as the Dallas Cowboys were concerned. Kind of a freestyle session. I know you got the big guys, the big content creators that can just go on here and freestyle. But me, I got to have bullet points. I kind of like to be as professional as I possibly can. At some point, I'm not going to have to do that. But until then, y'all get a little bit of the bullet points. But y'all also let me know in the chat if you want me to put the link up so we can link up and y'all can give me y'all raw and uncut. Y'all can vent y'all frustrations live, right here live. Y'all know how we do. Gonna still keep the rules of the Facts Over Feelings. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna have a link up there. So y'all let me know if y'all want the link in the chat. All right. All right, let's see. Let's get some of these. Oh, you're frustrated. Jared, you be wanting me to get on Shady McCoy. You frustrated with Shady? What did Shady do? Like, I know, because I was watching something, I was watching YouTube videos, and apparently AJ Brown is a little frustrated with their quarterback over there in Jalen Hurts. And I kind of saw a thumbnail of the facility, and I figured it was about that, because Donovan McNabb also weighed in, and with Shady McCoy being the ultimate Philly fan, it was bound to happen. But also, when you tune into that crap, you're gonna get analysis from like 3 of the 4. The other one is just a mouthpiece that's just on there to give his feelings. Like, that's one thing that I have an issue with, Cowboys Nation. I have an issue with, because before I knew about any content creation or anything like that, I had to tune in to the 3 and 4 letter networks. And when I tuned in, I would always leave mad because I didn't learn anything. You know what I'm saying? You didn't tell me anything new about my team. And I think that was one of the main reasons why I started this. But yo, Shady's gonna be shady. You know what I'm saying? And I did not look at the link yet. I will get to that. I was working on the video today and everything. I will definitely get to that. Let's see. And Jerry got no bones, and Catboy is what? Makes you to play. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Also, make sure you hit that like button. Good evening, Keith Davis. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. I'm glad if you did. Be glad if you did love games and don't like watching Tom Crossley doing the Cowboys game anymore. How y'all like Tom Brady? How y'all like his how you like him being in the booth calling Dallas Cowboy games whenever they have them? All right, let's see. Mike in the building. Sup, ACF? And just need something to take my mind off. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. See, that's one thing I believe I said it in one of the Facts Over Feelings lives. And, somebody, no, it was in one of my videos actually. Somebody was bringing real world stuff into the football stuff. They were bringing politics into the stuff. And I'm like, I escape the politics. I escape all that stuff when I sit in front of this TV, when I sit in front of my computer and watch sports and go over sports and, just go over the news and whatnot, keeping up with the Dallas Cowboys. It takes my mind off of the stressors, even though the Dallas Cowboys can be a stressor themselves, but it takes my mind off all that crap. So I feel what you're saying. I feel exactly what you're saying. Yo, Trix, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Trix says, glad to see you live. Yeah. Trix, I've been going live, Facts Over Feelings. Me and my homie Sports Junkie, we've been going live and doing that, trying to get that venture up and running because really what Facts Over Feelings is, it's obviously it's Dallas Cowboys, but we want to give you our facts-based opinions on what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys. And we also wanted to give other content, like bring other content creators together. You know what I'm saying? Like bring them together, talk to them, get their perspective on the Dallas Cowboys, how they see their avenue of bettering the Dallas Cowboys. So we made that platform and we're going to continue to put, put videos and everything up over there, but I've kind of been neglecting my live duties over here, so that's why I'm here right now. I appreciate you rocking with me, appreciate you being here. Keith Davis, man. Keith says still recovering from Monday night. Heartbreaking, It was. It was. And I think the heartbreaking situation, why it was so heartbreaking is the fact that we did it to ourselves. Like yes, this was a Cincinnati Bengals team that we could beat. This was a team that we should have beat by 10. And I feel like if Dak Prescott was in the game, we would have beat them by 10. But it was a hard pill to swallow. David J, what's going on with you? It was a hard pill to swallow, definitely. But these are the moments that people grow from. You know what I'm saying? These are the moments, adversity, where you're molded, where you're shaped. Anybody can succeed. Anybody can win the Super Bowl every year. Anybody can't win the Super Bowl every year. But what I'm saying is like you you can be a player that is on a team that wins the Super Bowl every year, but you can also ride the bench to get to said Super Bowl. Flip that all the way back to Shady McCoy. You know what I'm saying? But it was heartbreaking, but obviously we're gonna get through it. I think the most heartbreaking part about it was losing DeMarvion Overshown. Forget the game. Forget the game. Losing DeMarvion Overshown to yet another season-ending around 9 to 12-month injury, that sucks. Not even for the team. I'm not even coming at it from a team perspective. I'm coming at it more of a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, this man he has to go through surgery yet again on the other leg and have to go through all of this rehab, all of this recovery time, have to battle back from yet another injury back to back to get back on the field. So like my heart goes out to DeMarvin Overshown and watching Attack on Cowboys. He sent him that tweet saying pretty much, he ain't giving up yet. This ain't the last that you've seen of DeMarvin Overshown Agent Zero. So that really gives me hope. That gives me hope for him, and I'm praying for him, man. As soon as he went down, like you can go back to the live because I was on with Sports Junkie and Angie. I was on with the both of them, and when it happened, my face kind of dropped, like, oh no. But yeah, we still recovering. We still recovering. What's going on with you, Angie? Hey, Robert Plowman in the building. Raheem O'Neal. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Let's see. I ain't never seen someone talk so much but not say anything at the same time. Yeah, I guess I can be that way, Nah, I'm joking with you. I know. You talking about Shady McCoy, ain't you? You talking about Shady McCoy. That's who you talking about. Cause Shady be just whoopity 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 dack his ass. Whoopity whoopity whoopity. It's like, oh my goodness, man. The more you watch the facility and try to lean on Shady McCoy to give you some real important information, some knowledge, some nuggets. Cause like, dude, you are an NFL player, well, an ex NFL player, you retired and whatnot, but you have the chops, you have the experience. Like, yo, give us some of that experience. You know, leave your feelings at the door. Leave your feelings on the nightstand at the crib. Pick up your watch, put your watch on, leave your feelings on the nightstand. Come to work and give us some facts. Stop giving us your opinion because your opinion is tainted, especially against the Dallas Cowboys. Like, just off principle, you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan. It's not that they drafted you. I didn't want to go there, but I played for them anyway. You are a fan. You were born around that vicinity. If I'm wasn't he Harrisburg as well? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You're an Eagles fan. I it kind of sucks when I tune into the facility and don't get it twisted. Like Sam Daniel, Emmanuel Acho, James Jones, they try to throw you nuggets in there. You know, Emmanuel Acho might give backhand nuggets, but they try to throw nuggets in there. Shady McCoy is the only one that comes in with his feelings. And I'm like, dude, you got way too more experience. Way too much experience just to be coming in here and doing that. You know what I'm saying? But thank you. Thank you. Because just to circle back to my little story, that's the reason why I made the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and I found all these wonderful Cowboys content creators. Thank you, Shady. Thank you, Stephen A. Smith. Appreciate you. But True Cowboy in the building says Rico should have had over 200 yards rushing Monday if we would have just ran the damn ball. Who got that hat? Who got the hat? I think Jay Tuck got a run the damn ball hat. Somebody got a hat. But yeah, Rico, he was having an amazing game. Like everybody, y'all rock with the Angry Cowboys fan. I stumped for Rico Dowdle. And I banged the table for Rico Dowdle because I just felt that he had more to offer. He had more to offer than what Mike McCarthy or even Jerry Jones was allowing them to offer. This whole running back by committee thing, running back by committee ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work from the running backs position. It's not gonna work from the line position because even Cooper Beebe said that like linemen kind of get used to who's in the backfield. So I'm taking it. Linemen get used to that. They're not used to all this switching back and forth. So let's stick with one. And it sucks that it was like week 12, week 11 that they finally realized, oh, yeah, Rico Dowdle, he's our number one. Nah, I think it happened before then, but there was a little back and forth, a little push from the higher ups that brought Zeke Elliott back here. Because when Zeke Elliott was in that interview, and he's like, I don't know what my role is. Jerry Jones was on that phone like, why doesn't Zeke know his role? You know, he was saying that. But yeah, Rico is definitely the homie. They need to go ahead and sign him. They need to go ahead and make that happen. Sign him, extend him, extend Cavante Turpin, extend those boys. Get it done so it's over with. Let's see. Yeah, David, he is. He said Acho's an instigator. He's like the kid who goes around gossiping about people hoping for a fight to start. Yeah. he is. He is. I saw something where him and Dan Orlovsky are kind of going back and forth. I don't know, like Dano, he be breaking down film as well. And I know they got that from some of our good Cowboys content creators. But he be breaking down film as well. And now Emmanuel Lacho has started breaking down film, putting it on X. And something happened, and somebody said, "Oh, another Dan Orlovsky breakdown." And Dan Orlovsky commented in his comment section, and in the comment section, LOL, pretty much. Like, dang, dude. But Acho is the instigator. I liked him better when he was with Marcellus Wiley, though. Keep it a buck. Like, if you would add James Jones and Chase Daniel to Emmanuel Acho and Marcellus Wiley, I would watch the facility every day. Real talk. Mike McCarthy be showing him on PlayStation. Oh no. He'd be like, now watch this play in Madden. Like, let me show you how you really supposed to run the route. Shoot. What's going on with you, Anthony? What's going on with you? Like I said, if anybody want to come up, by all means, you can definitely come up. I will put the link in the description. I shall put the link in the description. Like I said, I'm waiting on the homie to call about the one Carolina meeting. Sorry, I gotta check it out. Make sure he hasn't. All right, nah, we good. We good. We good. Yep, we good. We good. He ain't called yet. All right. Oh no. He said, anybody seen Dak Delusional? Dak Delusional, where you at, man? We gotta put you on a milk carton, dude. Ever since that game, ever since Cooper Rush ain't been doing what you thought he was gonna do. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you ever see that video of the two dogs outside the gate, and they like "Rah, rah, 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 rah," they just going back and forth at each other, and then somebody slide open the gate, and the dog's like, huh, huh. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, before Cooper Rush had to go into the game, Cooper Rush was that dude. Cooper Rush was better than Dak. All this stuff. Cooper Rush gets into the game and we can't throw over 6 yards a play. Now you're going to say that Cooper Rush and Dak are like the same quarterback? Get the hell out. No. No, 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 no. See, that's why I know, like, and I don't mean to talk behind his back because I'll say it to his face. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's just straight hate. Like, to say that Cooper Rush is the exact same quarterback as Dak Prescott when you visibly see 4 or 5 times a game Dak try to push it down the field. I mean distance down the field. So yeah, there's some things that people say that just make me like, okay, that's really not football talk. If you don't like them, just say you don't like them and just move on. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations. I don't get into anybody's personal life like that, but when there is another life that has been reported that's going to come into this world, I got to say something. Congratulations, Dak Prescott and wifey. They got their second child on the way. Hey, congratulations. That man becoming a family man. A lot of love to see it. Yeah. Ah. You can you could tell Troy Aikman wasn't happy during Monday Night Football. Yo, I feel for these analysts that played for the Dallas Cowboys that are out there each week having to call a Dallas Cowboy game too. Like, cause me, I'll be in the announcer booth like Cooper Rush do something stupid. Damn it. You be swearing in the headset and stuff. Like, I don't know if I could keep my composure. But yeah, man, Troy was not happy. It's too damn slow. Got me doing. Oh no. You at work, Angie? You at work? JVB boy in the house. JV B-boy in the house. What's going on with you, my man? What's going on with you? See, that's what I'm talking about, Keith. That's what I'm talking about. It's easy to have fun when you're winning, but the real fans stand up for the team anyway. See, and that's my thing. Like a lot of you guys, the 48 people that's in here right now, a lot of you guys could be anywhere you wanted to be, anywhere in the world. You probably are, but you're on your phone. But still, you here with me. I'm here with you. And I appreciate that because really I've seen it. I've seen since from last year, from the 12-5 season to this year, there have been a lot of people who have fell off. Still subscribed, but I haven't seen their names, too often. I mean, I see them in the Law Nation, so that's good. You getting your content from somewhere. That's dope. But man, there's just some that's like, I'm not coming back until the Cowboys are doing good. Like that defeats the purpose. At some point, your team is going to be in a position to where they are going to suck for a year. Let's just keep it a buck. The good teams come out of it quick. The bad teams stay in it, you know, and I don't foresee the Dallas Cowboys staying in this type of rut. Y'all see what we had to work with this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, there was a learning curve with the offense, with the rookies in the line and everything, and even the adjustments in the line. Who is in said line? That's what Dak Prescott had to deal with at the beginning of the season. Now, the offensive line, the people that they have in there and that they're rotating into different positions, they're gelling better. They are gelling much better. And that shows in the run game. I keep it a buck. There's not a lot of runs where Rico has to, shimmy and shake and make a few defenders miss. There have been holes for him to run through. And that's attributed to that offensive line and the way that they've been connecting, minus Zach Martin. And that actually gives me a little bit of hope for, that right guard position, because right now you don't have Zach Martin there. Like who you have? You have a Brock Hoffman over there. You got Brock Hoffman doing the damn thing. Dexter Lawrence, he was handling Dexter Lawrence against the Giants. Like you have like the talent drop off with line and the depth chart for the linemen, it's not it's not that far off. Like, yes, you really want Tyler Guyton to pan out. You really want him to pan out at that left tackle position. Yes, by all means, that's what we pretty much drafted him for. But my thing is this year enough? Like, have you seen enough of Tyler Guyton at that left tackle position to say, hey, maybe we should switch him over to right tackle and allow Terrence Steele to leave? You know, but I just veered off. But Keith, you're absolutely right. It's easy to have fun when you're on top. Real easy. I hope the overshown is going to be. Yeah, man, that sucked. That really did. It sucked to see him go down again. That sucked. Especially when the guy has shown you so much promise. All last year, I'm like, man, I can't wait till the Marvin and Overshown comes back. Oh man, he gonna be a dog when he come back. And I know there's a lot of y'all that were thinking the same thing. Like Overshown gonna be a beast when he get back. Y'all see him in the preseason game before he went down. He gonna be a beast. Came back, was a beast, was a difference maker, is a difference maker. And then he fell again. Like, honestly, I'll keep it a buck with you. That injury affected me more than the Trayvon Diggs injury. Like when Trayvon Diggs went down right before that Arizona Cardinals game, that affected me because it affected the whole team. You could see that it affected the whole team. But you seen people like crying on the sidelines when this happened. I didn't see that too much. I didn't see that with Trey because it happened in practice. But I just I don't know. There's this connectivity with like the linebackers and everything on the defense, the connectivity with Micah Parsons. And people can say what they want to about Micah Parsons, but from last year to this year, I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to see a maturity, you know, developing in Micah Parsons. Like last year, people were talking about how he might be selfish or he might be in it for self. And this year, I'm seeing him taking up for players. I'm seeing him like going at it with Jerry Jones. Well, I'm not visibly seeing him. I'm hearing about this going after Jerry Jones to pretty much, get number 0 off Rowdy and give it to DeMarvion Overshown. Stuff like that. Stuff like in training camp and right before the preseason over there working with Amazi Smith to try and get him, try and get his footing, try to get him in the door because everybody was ready to give up on Amazi Smith, you know, and like Monday Night Football's his reaction to what happened, his face just said, "Come on, guys, we're better than that." Like, really? Like, oh my gosh, it was right here, victory right there. It's like having a hamburger. You about ready to bite it, and then somebody smack it out your hand. Shout out to Sid Spin. I did that to him. But real talk. That's exactly how it's like. But let's see. Angry, please do a video on my link I sent you about Colin Kaepernick making excuses for. Oh, Colin Kaepernick. Wow. How did I read that? Colin Cowherd making excuses for Josh Allen. Man, Colin Cowherd. Man, there's some clowns in the building. Like Colin Cowherd, he knows the formula. A lot of those talking heads know the formula, and some of those talking heads try the formula and it just doesn't work for them. Like a Shady McCoy tries the formula, doesn't work for him. A Stephen A. Smith perfected the formula, and Colin Cowherd is just trying to jump on that gravy train of because he knows it's a numbers game where the Dallas Cowboys may have, let's say, a million, a million fans. Let's say that. The people that don't like the Dallas Cowboys are about 3 million. It's probably a 3-to-1 odds or something because you will have like it happens on a number of YouTube content creators pages where when we win, yeah, get good numbers. When we lose, woo, so the numbers go out the roof. Or what I'm used to, the numbers go out the roof. I'm a simple man. Yes, you're absolutely right, true cowboy. DeMarvion Overshown was the MVP of the defense. Yeah, yeah. I believe real talk. Last year, when Trayvon went down, he was the heartbeat of the defense. If you really pay attention to it, the way the defense kind of broke down after he left, after he got injured, he was that heartbeat. Like he was that person that you could look to and like, yeah, I want to elevate my game like that. DeMarvion Overshown was that guy this year. Like real talk. He was that guy this year. He wasn't the manager of the restaurant. He was the guy that was putting in all the overtime hours. You know what I'm saying? While Micah Parsons was the manager, he was the guy putting in overtime. So the manager gets all the praises and everything. If the defense runs good, Micah Parsons did this, that, and the third. But the hard worker in the back that worked all that overtime, he should be getting some praise too. So DeMarvion Overshown was definitely the MVP this year. Man, I hope he gets well soon. You know, I heard there was no ligament damage and stuff like that, so that's a plus, but this is also one of those injuries where it's going to take about 10 months, Damn. Ugh. Anyway, Shady sounds dumb as hell. I think I'm late. Yo, what's going on, Sugar Daddy? Yeah, I'm late. I gotta let me scroll real quick. Let me scroll. I'm trying to get every comment. I can't do that because I'll get lost in the sauce. All right, real quick. Let me check something and I'll get right with you. All right, we good. We good. I just want to make sure. I want to double check that I am not missing any type of super chats or anything, because y'all know my plan. It's gonna start in 2025, but y'all know my plan. Because I mean, I was thinking about it this holiday season. And we're gonna get off Cowboys real quick. Real quick, we'll get back home. But I was thinking this holiday season. Just reminiscing, just reminiscing. And as a kid, I remember my mom. Taking advantage of programs that helped get myself, kids and everything, Christmas toys. And I was like, just thinking about that this holiday season, I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to help. I want to help my community. And I'd love for it to catch fire and other content creators do it to help their communities so that it can be one of those whole networking situations. But I can only can control what I can control. So myself, I want to start it and maybe just be a difference for a few families here, you know, so that they have a good Christmas. Hey, if y'all got toys but you can't get the food, then hey, bam, you go to turkey, you go to ham. But that's just something I want to do because I'm a person I think about giving, I think about others. And so when people diss my quarterback, I think of others and I get pissed. All right, so let's go ahead and get back. All right, it seems to me every time Troy Aikman does our games, we lose. Mm, mm. This year, the Crypt Keeper could have done our game. We was gonna lose. Uh man, and I love the fact. I mean, I hate the fact that that we've only got 5 wins, but I love the fact that this type of record came when Jerry thought he was the smartest man. Like, he was the one that said, we're going to have to do more with less. He was the one that was, him and Steven and probably Will McClay, talent scouts or whatever. They are bringing these players to the team and stuff like that. Like, this is on your dime right now, Jerry. And it didn't work out. Like, Trey Lance, you brought him to the team. Boom. It didn't work out, even though I really think that he's still trying to retain Trey Lance and he's going to try to keep Trey Lance and be the lowest person. Keep him at a low rate, put it that way. Dang, I am missing these comments. Let me just go down to the end. Yeah. Yeah. Angie, absolutely right. It's like the heart goes out the heart goes out to him. Mm-hmm. The heart goes out to him, man. But like I said, that little nugget that he gave Attack on Cowboys, like that's enough. Like, let's root for him. I sent a little tweet out there like, yo, Cowboys Nation praying for you, man. They praying for you. Oh, y'all talking about Sean Lee. Mm-hmm. I said exactly right. Sugar Daddy Sean Lee was good, and I like Sean Lee. I'm sick of these injuries happening to this team. Yeah, yeah. Like we got bit this year. Like, we got bit with the injury bug, something serious. I don't know when the last time was when so many of our starters, not even just people getting injured, but our starters. I don't know. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen that happen. This year was just, it was like, man, D-Law go down. Micah goes down. Brandon Cooks. Dak. At this point, I was just like, yo, show me what you got. Show me what you got. And then there was a point where, I was on the fence of, should we tank or should we continue going? And I decided keep on going because, like a lot of you in Cowboys Nation have said, like, yo, we don't give up. We don't give up. And the empathy started setting in, and I started thinking about the players like, dang, if we talking about tanking, we asking these players to just throw up their hands. You know what I'm saying? Throw up the hands. We're done. We're not gonna do anymore. Even though it's in my contract year, and you guys are gonna determine what you're gonna pay me based off my performance on the field, but you're asking me to tank you know. So I started thinking about it that way, and I'm like, nah, don't go out there and tank. Mike McCarthy, don't go out there and tank just because that's what you think Jerry Jones would want. And I pray to God that ain't happening. I pray that is not happening because I'd be pissed off. I'd do so many. Excuse me. I would do so many videos on Mike McCarthy. It ain't funny. Real talk. Yo, JVB boy, what you mean, Russell Wilson? Were you talking to me? Did I say something about Russell Wilson? Did I say something about Russell Wilson? I can't remember. Purple Soul, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't know. I hate when the little man has to be the little man. You know what I'm saying? Like just thinking of that, just thinking of somebody not being able to open multiple presents, not just one, not just two, like 4 or 5, like so kids can do that. Kids can have a smile on their face. They can go back to school after the Christmas break and brag about the toys that they made and that they got with their other friends. And yeah, man, I got visions. I got goals, yo. I got goals, man. Real talk. Let's see. We did more losing. All right, I'm catching up with y'all. Yo, Jared, I hadn't watched the video yet, bro. I said that earlier. I hadn't watched the video yet. I will get to it. I was making the video and stuff today and getting ready for the Panther talk and stuff. So I will get to that video. It's the one on Shady, right? It's the one on Shady. Um, let's see. Curtis says, put Tyler Guyton at right tackle. Bingo. Bingo. What is so hard about that? I don't understand. Like, dude, this dude played right tackle in college. Put him at right tackle. Like a first round draft pick. Right now, I believe Terrence Steele was undrafted. Yeah, he was an undrafted free agent. So you got an undrafted free agent in the right tackle spot that's pretty much letting the defense eat. I mean, I know he ain't just letting them go by, but at the same time, it looks like it. So put put Tyler Guyton there. Put Tyler Guyton there and allow Terrence Steele to walk. You got to trim the fat. That's what I was talking about. I actually got to see when he becomes a free agent, when Terrence Steele becomes a free agent, because I don't think Jerry gonna squeeze all the work that he can out of him before he has to let him go. But bet it's in the pregame. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, Curtis. I don't know I don't know if it's the training facility or trainers or doctors or what's going on. Man, I said it in the live. I said it in the live with Sports Junkie. They need some milk. Oh man, nah, like something's got to give. Something's got to give. I was watching an interview from Rico Dowdle, and he was talking about how he switched up his eating habits and stuff like that, and how he dropped from like what was it, like 227 to 215 going from college to the Dallas Cowboys. And I don't know like what it is. Like maybe y'all need to look at your trainers or see what the trainers could possibly be doing or doing wrong, because the soft tissue injuries that's happening is like, dang, y'all getting massages, y'all getting in the cold tub. I couldn't imagine that. I ain't never did that. I never did that. If I had a hard game hot tub. I am not getting in a whole bucket of ice. You got your mind. Nah. But anyway. Ratio, what's going on? Says of the worst injury year I've ever seen for the Cowboys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't even think back. I can't even think back to when there was so many like this. Like so many devastating ones too. And like this couldn't have happened at a more worse time for a Micah Parsons or a DeMarcus Lawrence, because these are their contract years. Like, yeah, we're gonna look at what you did, 2 years ago, but we definitely gonna look at what you did this year. And dang, DeMarcus Lawrence ain't really did nothing because he's been out due to injury. Micah Parsons, he's finally getting back into the groove of things, but shoot, he's been injured too. Deron Bland. And man, on my on my Facebook, man, I'm in I'm in the Cowboys fan groups, and there's this one guy in there that just be going in. I'm talking about going in on Micah Parsons. Like he be calling him Casper Parsons and stuff like that, and I'm like, bro, like how can yeah, you'll look at Micah Parsons' stats and they look gaudy because like he's all zeros across the board except for like what, two quarterback hits that they recorded, but all those pressures against Joe Burrow, all the times that he flushed Joe Burrow out the pocket, causing him to throw, inaccurate passes. Like those are the things that I'm talking about whenever I say, be impactful without being an impact. You know, soak up those two offensive linemen that try to double team you to allow the defensive tackle to get in there and get some action. You know, no, no, take on a double team so that somebody can get home because they're gonna scheme for you every game. They're gonna scheme for Micah Parsons, especially when he has his hand in the dirt. They're gonna scheme for you. Just don't allow them to scheme you out. That's plain and simple. Don't allow them to scheme you out. And I believe, like, if he didn't have his hand in the dirt and he was roaming on that offensive line where he wanted to pick, his point of attack, like, I think he would work much better. But at the same time, it's also having to deal with money because defensive ends get paid more. But let's see. Yeah, yeah, CJMJ. The number 13 is cursed. The number 13 is cursed, man. It truly is. Like, dang. And it like the last two was knee situations. Like ACL, MCL, things like that. It was knee situations. Like, take that number off, burn it, retire the number 13 from the Cowboys roster. Shoot. Let's see. Yes, Purple Soul. I will keep you guys posted. Like I said, I haven't really worked out the kinks. I still got the rest of 2024 to work out the kinks. But yeah, I'm gonna get them worked out. See how I can go about doing it and everything. Because I just don't like what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using a portion of my super chats and super thanks. So when people send a super chat or a super thanks, I'm going to put it to that pot so that, I can contribute because I don't want to ask somebody to do something that I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. So I want to put a part of those proceeds in for myself. And if anybody wanted to contribute, I want to go about finding a way that you can do that, without just here, angry, here's some money. Nah, I don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to give to an organization or something. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get it going, figure it out so that some kids can have some nice Christmases, man. Because I be seeing, I've said it before in a live. I see all these controversial videos and stuff like that with these players out in the club and everything. But I don't ever see, well, I can't say ever. I do see every now and then when the players go to a hospital, when they go to the children's hospital and they give their time up just to make a child feel better, you know, in in a sickly type of situation, you know. It just warms my heart. It warms my heart to see things like that. And I just want to contribute, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Keith, as far as injuries, this is the worst year I can remember. They're showing their hearts in the game. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Got to be smart, though. But they're fun to watch playing hard. Yeah. Yeah. See, that was, that's also the thing. Like, when they decided, like, tank, we ain't tanking. That's what really gave me the, like, yeah, they fighting. Why ain't we fighting? You know, shoot, Cowboys Nation should be fighting along with the Dallas Cowboys too. Being as big of a fan as you would be when we were 12-5. You know what I'm saying? Yelling DC for life, just like it was those days, but yelling it louder because man, these guys are out there giving their all when their all aren't out there. If you feel what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? These guys oxymoron. But these guys, they're really giving their all out on the field. They really are. And it's admirable to see that, yeah, I mean, the path to the playoffs is slim. It's slim to none. It's 1%. But that don't mean we gonna give up. We gonna fight for that spot. And that's what I wanted to see. If we take anything from this season, we need to take the heart, the will, the camaraderie that these guys are showing right now. Because you remember at the beginning of the season, there was a rift in the locker room, and it was on the defensive side of the ball. Whether it was Demarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons or Malik Hooker and Micah Parsons, there was a rift in the locker room. So I am super glad to see that everybody's meshing from what we can see. Everybody's gelling, everybody's coming together to play for the guy that's standing beside you. Because that's the most important thing. You can go out there, you can play for yourself, but yeah, you'll get your stats up and stuff like that, but your team will continuously lose. When you figure out the fact that when I go out there, I'm playing for myself, but I'm also playing for 10 other guys, that's when things start to click. And that's what I started seeing and I'm seeing now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much DeMarvion Overshown's injury broke the will uh, of the defense. And I hate to say it like that, but that's also a thing that Micah Parsons' reaction kind of showed me. You know, like, yes, he's emotional and everything. I like to see that. But at the same time, in one of those videos, he had that what Law Nation got the button. What more do you want from me type of attitude? What more can we do? Like, we are losing guys at an exponential rate and we are giving our all, but bam, we keep losing. Bam, we keep losing. Like, when we feel like we got a leg up, bam, get knocked back down. And it's like, it's frustration. I don't even think it was frustration that Amani Owarie. There we go. Amani Owarie. There we go. I don't even think that it was frustration at him. It was more frustration of, geez, we cannot catch a break this year. And I forgot who I was listening to, but they were saying something about winning the Super Bowl. There's a bit of luck in there as well. And the luck just has not been going our way. It truly hasn't. Like, we may have the tools, like some people say, like, we may have the tools, we may have the talent, but that little streak of luck that you need in order to win a Super Bowl has just not been with us for the last 30 years. Ah, it's fun being a Cowboys fan. Ah, yeah, Curtis, you're absolutely right. We don't have a fourth round draft pick next year. Uh, and do we trade Trey Lance? Did we trade Trey Lance for nothing? Don't use him. We got this other guy from the Carolina Panthers and can't catch. Mingo, Jonathan Mingo. Man, I know we watch a league and we're involved in a league and invested in a league that's like a USB. Boop, you plug him into an offense, and he is supposed to play. He is supposed to work automatically. That's not the case. Like, real talk, that's not the case. I mean, you have some people that can do that, like Josh Dobbs. That man, he can be traded from a team today and be playing in the game Sunday for the next team. You got people like that, but for the most part, like, people need time. People need time to warm up to the system, to the players. Got to warm up their connection with the quarterback and Jonathan Mingo. Did we get Jonathan Mingo after Dak went down, or did Mingo come then Dak went down? I think Mingo came to the team then Dak went down. But yeah, like, so Mingo's just gonna need a little bit of time. He's in his second year. Just what, last year he was a rookie. So he's in his second year. I really wish that the Dallas Cowboys wouldn't have spent a fourth round draft pick on him, you know, seeing that he would have to develop. Like, if you're going to spend a fourth round draft pick, use it on somebody that needs little to no development. This kid has to develop, which means you could have just held on to your fourth round draft pick and drafted somebody fresh out of college, you know? Like, I'm a proponent in drafting a quarterback with one of the fifth round compensatory picks, though. But that Trey Lance trade, that for a fourth rounder, like, Trey Lance not even making an impact. Like, your fourth rounder could potentially come in the game and make an impact in the game. Like, we spent the fourth rounder to hold a clipboard pretty much and throw 5 interceptions in the preseason. Ay. All right. It says, I'm naming Super Bowl winning quarterbacks who weren't drafted in the first round besides Tom Brady. Got you. Got you, JV. LT in the building. What's going on? LT Ray and Dave Thompson. What's going on with you? Over 60% of Super Bowls are won with first round quarterbacks. But there is that 40. That's a pretty big percent. I can see if, 90% of Super Bowls were won by first round draft picks. Okay. Okay. Might have to look into getting myself a first rounder. But 60-40, yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It doesn't mean that it can't be done. Like, put it like that. But dang it. Keep ruining their draft board 6 months before the draft. Hey, like, now is really the question, because there was a glimmer of hope. If you hadn't lost to the Cincinnati Bengals, there was a bigger glimmer of hope getting to the playoffs. Now, after losing to the Cincinnati Bengals, now is the question: do we go? Do we take our starters out? Like, do we put in the preseason guys? You know, do we take CD out, put Jonathan Mingo in? Let these guys get some playing time. Do what they do. But yo, Sports Junkie in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, I had to let them know that I was gonna be live streaming with One Carolina on Sunday, but Sports Junkie and Angry Cowboys fan, we cool, we good, we family, it's still facts over feelings. So I just had to let people know, don't get it twisted. But yeah, the question is, like, do we? Damn it, there's no other way around it. It's tanking. It's tanking. If we are going to worry about the draft board and we are gonna sit starters and things like that, that's tanking. That's pretty much giving up on the season. That's telling these guys that we're not gonna try as hard. That's allowing them to put a mediocre. bad choice of words because the whole team was less than mediocre. But to put a less than performance on film so that can be used against you in contract negotiations, it sucks for the players. Like it truly does. What's going on with you, Scott? What's going on with you? Yeah. Everybody saying what's up, sports junkie? What's going on with you, John? What's going on with you, man? Good to see you. It's good to see you. All right. Curtis says if Mike McCarthy wants to come back, I want a new offensive coordinator and I want a new offensive line coach. And cause you got to make a change. Yeah. I would want a new offensive line coach. I would want a new running backs coach. And I don't know how much of the Texas Coast offense is actually Brian Schottenheimer's and is Mike McCarthy's. Like, if you have Brian Schottenheimer, like, all right, we're gonna let Schotty call the plays. Is his playbook the same as the Texas Coast offense? Because if it is, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Maybe he can string together a scheme better than Mike McCarthy, but I don't know. But as far as like if Mike comes back, yeah, I really gotta. I don't know. Like you've heard all of us, we all feel that Mike McCarthy is gonna be coming back, but offensive coordinator, I just like I said, I don't know if it's all the same playbook that they're working from. Because if it is, like things need to be changed up in that playbook. It ain't just a play calling. It's the entire book. Like things need to be they need to make plays that are advantageous for the personnel that they have in there, for the individual players that they have in there. Because I said it in a video, like you put Deuce Vaughn in the game and then you send him right up the middle. It's like that's not advantageous to that player. Like, yes, he ran behind Cooper BB in college, but still, like, no. You put him in those stretch plays and things like that, things that are gonna test the edge. With the Rico Dowdle, he may be able to get away with those inside zone runs or those runs right up the middle. He may be able to get away with that. Zeke definitely 2 yards in a cloud of dust. But honestly, do you think? And I'm just thinking about this. Do you think that Zeke Elliott would be better now that the line is run blocking a little bit better? Because Mike McCarthy, granted, Rico Dowdle, he's doing his thing. So Mike McCarthy's like, yeah, we really don't need you, Zeke. But at the same time, while you got him, you know, you use him, I guess. I don't know. But as far as Mike McCarthy getting a new offensive coordinator, if he were to get multiple years, then I can see like, yeah, find another offensive coordinator. Excuse me. Find another offensive coordinator, or no, I wouldn't even leave that up to Mike McCarthy. Never mind. I ain't gonna leave that up to Mike McCarthy. I'm gonna bring one in. I'm gonna go out there and scout one of the best if Jerry Jones pays for it. But Raheem, you did the cold tub treatment a couple times in high school. Nah, I can't. Uh, I can't do it. But I have a hard time getting in the hot tub. I got to, dip my toe in there a little bit. I ain't the type of dude that just jump in the pool straight out. I got to get used to the water. And one of them cold tub, nope, nope. Like, how does that work? Whew. Yes, Purple Soul has been a rough year. It's definitely been a rough year. All right. Yep. LT says yes, we need a new offensive coordinator. Oh, you've had enough of Bones. You had enough of Bones Fossil. Man, as a coach, you fall on the sword for your players. You do. If your player make a mistake, it's on you. You should have had him taught. Even though you drill this in his head 10, 11, 12 times a day, he saw an opportunity and the opportunity did not go his way. Because, I looked at the all 22 and the all 22, there was green grass in his, like, if he would have been able to scoop that and take off that way, he was gone. Like he was. There was a guy like right on his, right on his left. Whoo, right on his left. Right there. You know what I'm saying? And popped him. But if he could have gotten a secure scoop on that, he might have been gone. You know, who's to say he wouldn't have got caught, but he might have been gone for a few yards. But that is the gamble that you take. And he took a huge gamble and it didn't go in his favor. And Bones was just like, yo, I told him don't worry about it. You know, even though if he did chew him out, I hope he wouldn't go, yeah, I chewed his butt out. You know, like, nah, keep that in house. Like what Bones said is fine. Like I'll sit here and I'll shield my players from the masses, from the media and the fan scrutiny. But I mean, just a couple weeks ago, keep it a buck, we was praising special teams. Now we've had enough of them because we messed up on special teams. You know what I'm saying? Like we had, and who's to say if if it's Bones or if it's Cavante Turpin's skill, or the luck of the bounce with Ye, with Wanye Thomas. Who's to say that, like, oh no, that ain't schemed. That ain't schemed. That's just the talent of the player. But special teams been doing okay. It's been doing all right. But could we like upgrade all our coaching position? Yeah, we got some old dudes. We got some old cats in the building. You know, I was saying one of the guys that's on Mike McCarthy's coaching staff was here when Tom Landry was here. Like, damn, like for real, like shoot, you got a coach that was with the Cowboys before I was even, no, I was born. Yeah, never mind. I was born. I was like 6. But anyhow, let's see. For our Cowboys, the red zone means all drives stop there. That play that got intercepted, that was a dumb play. Oh my goodness, that was a dumb play. Well, actually, it wasn't a dumb play. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. It wasn't a dumb play. It was executed poorly. It was executed poorly. The routes were ran poorly. That's what I mean. Like, because if you look at it, if you go back and you look at it, it was supposed to have been a rub route. And they did a little bit more than rubbing no diddy over there. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that play was ran poorly. For real. It would have gotten a touchdown had the routes been ran properly, but it's just bumping into each other. And my thing is also the ball was getting thrown to CD Lamb. Why wasn't a pass interference called? I'm just wondering, I mean, I don't mean to put my tinfoil hat on or anything like that. Don't mean to start no conspiracies, but why wasn't that a pass interference? The ball was in the air, bam, ran into him. But they could say, it was impeding the route, damn it. All right, sorry. I'm about to spaz out. Dak for offensive coordinator, revelation journalist. All right. Dak. I mean, I've heard bring in Tony Romo as the offensive coordinator. Um, I've actually heard Tony Romo as the defensive coordinator too. I like him more as an offensive coordinator because I feel like he would have kind of like a Madden player. A Madden player has plays that can beat all defensive formations. If you go man, they got man beaters, the too high shell, they got stuff for that. The cover 3, the cloud flats, all that shit. They got stuff for it. Ow, my foot is itching. Speaking of my foot, to update you guys real quick, Rick's doing fine. Rick's doing pretty good. He's recovering well. For those that don't know who Rick is my brother, the one that had the amputated leg. He's doing well. He's recovering well. I hadn't given you guys an update, and that just reminded me of it. So I don't want to just tell you guys when it's doom and gloom and I need your prayers. I want to let you guys know that, updates and everything as well. Hopefully within a few months, maybe springish, have the rehabilitation and the physical therapy taken care of to where he'll be fitted for a prosthetic. And yeah, it's going pretty good. So yeah, that just reminded me to update you guys, my prayer warriors in here, and let y'all know what the deal is. Prince Jackson, what's going on with you? He said, so therefore, McCarthy gotta go. McCarthy gotta go. Yo, hey, man, I look at the coaching position at the Star this way. Who is the best coach that can coach while putting up with the Jones family? Because you will always have somebody creeping over your shoulder, just watching you like Venom just pop out. Hey, y'all running that play good? You know what I'm saying? You will always have that from the Jones family. I wonder if Steven will like lay back and be more behind the scenes as opposed to, you know, going on 105.3 The Fan every week and stuff like that. I wonder if he will be different in that aspect. He's still gonna be cheap as hell, but in that aspect, getting our owner's face out of the media. But as far as McCarthy, I think I think he handles Jerry well. He handles Jerry well. He's buddy buddy with Jerry over there having sleepovers and everything, hot chocolate and whatnot. And he's Mike still has the locker room. He don't have a lot in Cowboys Nation, but he still has the locker room. The guys respect him, the guys like him, and they like the scheme. I just, I think, I think Mike is here. Mike's gonna remain here, you know, and I think for a minute, I think he's attached to the hip with Dak. I think that Jerry Jones feels like that Mike McCarthy gets the most out of Dak Prescott, and I feel that Jerry Jones thinks that's the way to the Super Bowl. So, and without having to surround the people with talent. Come on, Jerry, damn. But anyway, Drew, what's going on with you? It says ACF, I have to give you your flowers, my brother. It's been a rough season, but you have stood strong and your voice has been consistent. For that, I salute you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. My voice has been consistent. Yeah, I did have somebody toward the beginning like, dang, that ain't your voice. That ain't your voice. Why you sound different on other platforms? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the stuff that I'm working with, because OBS be a mofo with the equalizer in there. But yeah. Doesn't Tony Romo make 20 million a year? Yep. And that's why he would never come out of that booth to be no coach for a Dallas Cowboy. Because if you can't top what I'm making just sitting here and sitting on my butt looking at this tablet preparing for the game, no. No. So yeah, that's why like a Troy Aikman as a GM or a Tony Romo as an offensive coordinator, that's why it would never work. Their jobs are great. They're great where they're at. Yeah, but in one of those ultimate Madden teams, like if you could pick a coach, if you could pick your coaches out, Tony Romo, yeah, I think he would make some pretty dope schemes, some pretty dope plays. Like just knowing what works with the league now. It's not like Mike McCarthy said, "Oh yeah, I watched all these other teams and stuff," and really didn't. No, Tony Romo has to watch these other teams, has to not really study them, but kind of study them, like look at their videos to see what their tendencies are and stuff like that. He has to do this now. So you can't tell me for a second that Tony Romo couldn't sit in the office and be like, yo, this play would be dope against cover three. You know, you couldn't tell me. So yeah, in a perfect world, in an ultimate Madden team world, like Tony Romo would be a dope offensive coordinator. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. But the E-Girls fans gave a super chat last night on the final word, laughing.
Dumbass boy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That- this is the type of stuff, and I'm trying not to swear. I got a comment saying that I like your stuff. You don't swear a lot. That's great. So I'm trying not to swear. This Drew, Drew dog. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't really rock with Philadelphia Eagles fans. Like, how are you going to laugh at an injury? Like, real talk. With the playmaker, Michael Irvin, sitting there, couldn't move on the field. I forgave y'all for that. I still rooted for Philly or New York or Washington whenever we didn't make it. You know, like, okay, let another NFC East team get it. Dope. I don't do that now. It's because of stuff like this. Stuff like when the playmaker was on the field. Stuff like I seen this one video of this kid had an Eagles hoodie on, and he was like, "Yeah, hi Dak, you like my hoodie? My mom bought it for me." What? What? Are you kidding me? Like real talk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a page from Sports Junkie real quick. But I'll censor it. Who raised you fools? For real, not all Eagles fans, but because you got some good people out there. I ain't gonna demonize the whole fan base. But damn, how you gonna sit there and laugh over an injury? You gonna pay a super chat. You gonna pay a super chat. Like, I don't care if you gave 99 cents. You gonna pay a super chat just to laugh at somebody's injury? Man, I don't know. I'm the type of dude because I've played before, so and I played within the last 10 years, and every time somebody were to get injured on the field, whether it's our team or whether it's the opposing team, the helmets go off and you go to a knee. You respect the player that has just given his all and got cut down. And you got these people that will just sit there and laugh at it, man. That's some bull, man. Real talk. I could have gone all night without seeing that. Man, that's just disgusting. That makes me lose faith a little bit in humanity. Like, damn. Ugh. Eagles. Eagles. How that chick spell it on Law Nation's video? ESES. Yeah, I love when he play that one. Shoot. All right. Drew says, I speak for myself. Don't lump me together with people. Nah, that's why I said not you. Nah, I'm not talking about you. Like, real talk. Like, cause I know some good Philadelphia Eagles people. I do. I truly do. Like, I have great Philadelphia Eagles people in my family. Shout out to Rel. Shout out to Brian. Man, but there's some, and I guess that's in every fan base. You got that select few that are idiots. Like, real talk. Like, man, you just sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I go to bed just thinking that stuff like, man, where these people come from? I changed my voice on that. Y'all like that, didn't you? See, I can get octaves. I'm gonna have to sing for y'all one time. Y'all ain't know I did karaoke. I don't just DJ it. I do it. I do the dang thing. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, Coyote man. There are people in this world that will have to answer to their karma. Yeah, all day, all day. I'll give it a
Give me a hell yeah.
give me a hell yeah if you believe in karma. Yeah. Says, all right. Steven says, I live in NYC. Every time Romo got hurt, Giants. Oh, come on. Really? I mean, I can understand like when somebody gets hurt, you're like, oh man. Oh man, I hope they all right. Prayers up to like when Saquon Barkley or somebody would get injured. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. All right, good. He walking off. He limping off. He walking off. All right, cool. Now I'm happy that he's not in the game. I'm happy that we can play without the threat of a killer back like that. But as far as being happy that he went down, like no, 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 no. I would rather have you in here. I would rather have that player in the game, having to face the game, than to have him carted off. Like, no, that's brother livelihood, man. Real talk. What's going on with your Uncle Charles? What's going on with you? Every time I see your name, you know what I gotta say. Come on now. You know what? I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Yeah, appreciate you rocking with me, man. Appreciate you rocking with me. Keith Davis says, I have E-Girls fans in my family, but they would never do that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you definitely have that small group of people, and I try not to allow one bad apple to spoil the bunch. You feel what I'm saying? I try not to do that. So I I keep those people where they at, and I keep my people like Drew, the real passionate fans, because you gotta decipher between hate and passion. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some fans out there, there's some Eagles fans out there that will go to town for their team, just like we will go to town for our Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? So we can't get that twisted. But let's see. Football is a game, but when somebody is hurt, that's serious. Nothing to joke about. I'm sad Overshown got hurt. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, every time I think about DeMar being overshown, I just shake my head and like, damn, why? Like for real, why? Like this dude just battled back from one. Why you gotta put him down to another one? But it'll make him stronger. It'll make him stronger. Like physically as well as mentally and emotionally. Cause it just seems like Demarvian Overshown is that type of guy, that never give up type of guy. Like I saw his backstory and everything. I ain't gonna put it out there and whatnot, but it's out there, on YouTube and whatnot. I stumbled across it, and he went through a lot growing up. So he when he's faced with adversity, he doesn't give up. So this is just another test for DeMarvian Overshown to go ahead and get back. And honestly, if DeMarvian Overshown is fully healthy, and let's say next year we're like at 10-4. 10-4. It's week 15 because we've already had our bye. I wouldn't even play him. I would not play him until like, all right, we're looking at the playoffs and everything. Yeah, you just gonna sit tight. You're gonna hang in there. You're gonna sit tight. And when the playoffs come, away you go. Yep. I mean, I might throw him in there, like for a play or two. Just like here, go get your whistle wet real quick. Go ahead and get a taste of that real quick. Get a taste of that live action. But you're gonna sit back down. We're gonna save you for the playoffs. Oh, got the grandkids here. Overshown and the Kobe Dean are looking like two further linebackers with Will making them. Okay, yeah, that they'll make an impact. N'Kobe Dean, is that who y'all got? I'm gonna have to take a look at N'Kobe Dean. Um, boom, 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 boom. Nah, Raheem, man, you good? You good? You good? You good? You dropped the F bomb. I appreciate the respect, though. Thank you. Keeping it classy up in here. We try not to swear too much. I mean, like I said, I may slip up every now and then, but we human. You know what I'm saying? We are human. We are gonna do that. It doesn't matter what team is playing. I hate seeing anyone get hurt. Yeah, that's just wrong. It is. It is. It really is. Like I want your best. You know what I'm saying? When the Dallas Cowboys are clicking on all cylinders, and you get that, like you at that point to where you feel like your shit don't stink. It's like, all right, yeah. I don't want you guys hurt. Nah, I want your best. I want the best of the best out there. Every single person that's on your first string, I want out there so we can show y'all we them boys. Like, I don't ever, when Aiden Hutchinson went down, I was like, oh, I'm sitting there like, is he all right? Is he all right? Even though we're in the midst of playing him, like, he is an X factor on that team. But I'm still like, please be okay. Is he all right? Please be okay. Because, like I said, I want your best. Real talk. All right. Yeah. Angie, she said, I strongly dislike the Eagles. Shoot. Yeah, man. I tell you, like, before I really started really diving into it, I would like the Cowboys would get eliminated from playoff contention or whatever, and I'd be like, all right, let's go see one of the NFC East teams. Let's go see one of them do it. Hopefully they can get to the Super Bowls, stuff like that. But now I see how deep this runs. And I see how deep the disrespect runs because I ain't seen Nan Eagles fan, no Philly fan, no Washington fan, no New York fan say what I just said. That, hey, if we get eliminated, I root for Dallas. I ain't ever heard that. So that on top of the fact of how much disrespect the Dallas Cowboys have gotten the past the past 4 years, 4 or 5 years, like from Eagles fans, from Washington fans. I just Washington fans is the little bro. But I was just like, man, I'm not gonna root for him. I'm not gonna root for him anymore because we don't get that same type of respect. You know, I thought we had respect in this league, but apparently we don't. Yeah, most of the Eagles fans are haters, and they pay more attention to the to the Cowboys than they do the Eagles. I be asking my Eagles friends that, like, dang, I don't see y'all be posting nothing about the Eagles, but you posting all day about the Cowboys. Why you do that? I just feel like the NFC East is like Big Brother Dallas Cowboys. That next brother, it should be the New York Giants, to keep it a buck. And then that next brother should be Washington. And then Philly. And I'm not talking about a talent standpoint. I'm not talking about a talent standpoint. I'm kind of talking about a ring standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't mean to joke on the fact that Philly only, the number of rings the Philadelphia Eagles have is a card game. I ain't, yeah, I'm throwing jokes out there, Drew. How you like that? Just throw a bomb at you. Not really, YouTube. Not really. Yo, Rico. What's going on with you, Rico Jones in the building? Hey. What about AJ? What about AJ? Now, AJ and Drew, real quick. How's the temperature between AJ and Jalen Hurts? When's AJ's contract up again? I'm curious. How much y'all paying him? AJ trying to recruit you. Suge Knight, just come on over to death row. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like your quarterback, just throwing 100 yards but he's like, I like my quarterback getting to the Super Bowl though. Yeah, man, it's been an hour and a half, y'all. It's been an hour and a half that we've been on just chilling. Oh, oh, Janet Jackson song in the 80s. What have you done for me lately? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We haven't been there. We haven't been there. But I feel we will. I feel it's gonna happen. I feel it's gonna happen in my lifetime, damn it. And I am 42 years old, so I ain't got, I got some time left, but I ain't got it like I was 19. So Jerry and you ain't got much time left. I can say that about you. You ain't got much time left. Natural causes. But Jerry gonna live till he 150. No, they did. So we would have to give draft picks and buy him out and stuff. Nah, never mind. Dang it. Oh, that just screwed me over. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I gotta eat. My wife made Swedish meatballs, and that sounds good as boy. That sounds like boy, I tell you. But anyway, y'all remember this Sunday I will be live streaming with my homie, the one and only One Carolina YouTube channel. We're gonna get it in and keep pounding. The Panthers fan base, they're passionate people. They are passionate about their team because on some realness, they haven't had all these winning seasons to speak about. So you know that their fan base, if they're there, they are loyal. So I'm going to need some loyal soldiers for the Dallas Cowboys to be over there to go ahead and help me combat the Panther Nation. All right, y'all? So this Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, when the Dallas Cowboys play the Carolina Panthers, I'm going to need y'all help. They want to keep pounding, and we want to pound them in the ground, all right? So this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. Truly appreciate y'all spending a little bit of y'all Wednesday with me. It is Wednesday, right? They bleed together, I swear to God. Yep. All right, y'all. Bless you guys. Have a great night. It's your man. I'm out. All right, I'm also the type of guy. Hold on, I'm also the type of guy. True Cowboy asked a question. I can't go out without answering the question. Do I think Demarion Overshown can play strong safety? I would rather him stay at the linebacker position, especially now that he had that injury and he's going to be coming back off yet another injury to the opposite leg. I don't know if I want him back there like that, but I mean, we, I don't know. I think he's good where he is, but as far as being hard hitting and heavy hitting in that safety spot, like he would definitely be a heavy hitter, but I just don't know where his coverage and everything is. But maybe. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna hit y'all with the outro again. Truly appreciate y'all. I'm out.